Hi there, I'm Barry Baumgardner, founder of Sage Event Management. And what I want to talk to you about today is why people show up to a live event. It's actually a pretty simple thing when you're first starting out, and a lot of people overlook it, and it's really important. Why do people show up? A lot of it is in the name. It's really important to pick a great name for your event. So don't just throw something out there. You really want to put some thought into the exact thing that you are doing at the live event. What is the hot content? What is the promise? What is the thing that you're going to be delivering? What's the change? And I really want you to think about that, not in a woo-woo way. Think of it more from the specific area of what are they going to leave with? What effect are you going to have on them? What are you going to change in their lives? Make sure it's something that you know that you can deliver. It should be the hallmark and the foundation of your live event. Let me give you a quick example from one of our clients, Lisa Sasevich, Speak to Sell. You don't have to think too hard about what that is. It's pretty obvious. Lisa's going to be teaching you how to speak to sell. It's a brilliant, brilliant marketing name, and it's helped her for years fill large live events where she teaches people in her own unique, brilliant, transformational way how they can speak to sell. It literally changes their lives, and you don't have to think too hard about it. That's really the key. Simpler is better. The simpler you can keep it so that people don't have to work too hard thinking about what that value proposition is, the better off you'll be. Too often we see people come up with cutesy names or obtuse names that maybe sound great in marketing, but they don't really mean anything. When somebody back at home clicks on a Facebook ad or watches a video or hears about your webinar and it doesn't immediately resonate with them, it's not a driver for them to say yes. And ultimately, your job is to get your audience to yes. Let me give you another quick example from another one of our clients, Jeff Walker. So Jeff is Launch Master. He is amazing at teaching people how to transform their lives and their businesses through the power of a launch. So Jeff has a product called Product Launch Formula. The big question is, are you going to launch? If the answer is yes, what do you need? You need Product Launch Formula. If you've bought Product Launch Formula, what would help you really take it, leverage it, and immediately use it as a multiplier in your life and your business? Product Launch Formula Live. Now, I don't have to think really hard about that. If I'm in Jeff's tribe and I want to launch and I've bought Product Launch Formula, why wouldn't I want to go to Product Launch Formula Live? It's the live version of Product Launch Formula. I'm going to meet other people who launch. I'm going to meet people just like me. I'm going to have an opportunity for 3 days to be really focused on how to get my launch to work with the master of launches, with the teacher himself, Jeff Walker. So that's exactly the kind of compelling UVP that you want to have, unique value proposition that you want to have. And again, you want to keep it really simple and easy so people don't have to think too hard to say yes to you. I'm going to use another example, which is Tony Robbins. Tony, in my mind, is the Oprah of information marketing. Nobody has done what Tony's done in the way he's done it. He's an incredible tour de force. He gets thousands of people to his events every year. And what does he use to get people into his event? UPW, Unleash the Power Within. Again, I don't have to think too hard about that. What am I going to get from Tony if I go and spend several days with him? Unleash the power within, unleashing my personal power, unleashing my power in business. That's the transformation I'm looking for. If I've been following Tony, if I've been looking for a transformation, and in this case, really is a woo-woo transformation. What would I need to do that and to make that happen? I'd need the master of transformation, Tony Robbins. I'd need a live event to do it, and I'd need Unleash the Power Within. It sounds good, it's marketable, and it's easy to understand. So what I want you to think about if you're getting ready to host your next live event, if you haven't come up with your name yet, your homework is I want you to really think about what is the perfect name for your event, not just for you to host it once, but for you to host it multiple times. You're trying to develop an event brand that you can continue year after year after year. When you invest time, money, and marketing into an event brand, you don't want to be changing it on your audience every other year. So this really should be something that you can live with. What's the name that really delivers on the promise of your event and it's super easy to understand? And here's the thing, when you're ready to debut that name, before you put it out there to your audience, ask some people who don't know you what they think of it. Ask your mom, ask a neighbor, ask somebody at your kid's school, somebody who doesn't know exactly what you do. Do you know what I'm talking about? Would you like to attend something called? Or more importantly, what does this name say to you? And if it doesn't immediately deliver the impact that you're looking for, if they can't immediately grasp the effect that you're going to deliver, you don't have the right name. You need to go back to the drawing board. Again, it seems super simple. It's most often overlooked, and it's critically important to the success and the ease It will take you to fill that live event. It's the hardest thing we do in our world, filling a live event. Make your life easier by picking the right name that is just a stepping stone and a gateway to people saying yes to you. So quick recap, if you're thinking through your live event, you want to think about what transformation you're delivering. You want to pick a name that honestly says what that is, that's easy to grasp, and then you want to test it out on people who don't know you to see if it works. Once you have that locked in, you're locked and ready to go. As we say here at Sage, go team, go.